Okay, we're outside right now. This is the garage car entry. It's facing north, so this is the west side. And you just do not water migrate underneath your foundation like that. These connectors, every hole should be sealed. There's a connector behind there, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know how they're going to fix it. But these bolts, they're not holding anything. They're not holding anything. And along here, trudging through the tundra. I sneeze. This door, storage unit. There it is. Runny nose. No corona if your nose is running, that's allergies. They're probably going to put a nicer, more substantial door in here. And I have faith that they're going to correct all that. This tape, look at better examples. This tape is supposed to be burnished. It's supposed to be rolled flat. That's the instructions. I guess they're going to put a wall luminary right there. Just yellow paint just to see. I've got one on each side. Two. I got two over here. No. Okay, the instructions. The staples. It's supposed to go with the wood grain. So you got a stud right here. You got a sole plate right here. So down here, staples are supposed to be horizontal. Sailor staples. Right here, staples are supposed to be vertical. Soldier staples. Well, this soldier, he's laying down and he's overdriven. So some tape is supposed to be put over that hole. Overdriven. Gotta love them. This is your clean out. Supposed to have a double clean out. I guess they haven't got around to doing that yet. Okay. I don't know what that's about. It's your window flashing. There's a nice big hole right there. Everybody needs a hole. All this, was this rolled on? Is that rolled on, really? All that. Is that rolled on? Is that watertight? Is that watertight? Brick is going over this. Those are brick ties. Brick is porous. It leaks water. That's why you're going to have weep holes to let the moisture out. Brick is not watertight. That's why we need all this flashing. Is that going to work? Is this going to work? Was this rolled on? How about that? Is that going to work? Now these windows, the window manufacturer, these nails are supposed to be within every 12 inches. You do not, unlike the other fasteners, every hole does not have to be filled. It's kind of interesting that they didn't use the holes. I don't know what that's about. I just read the instructions yesterday. They didn't mention making your own hole. They didn't say you couldn't make your own hole. Kind of like the palm bracing. Like that. Is that watertight? Just asking for a friend, my client. Are those soldier staples? Are those vertical? Are those overdriven? And I'm just giving examples here. These issues are too numerous to itemize. What needs to happen here, what should happen, is you need another set of eyes and another set of hands. And somebody needs to walk around this whole house. That right there. That wasn't rolled on, I don't think. I don't think a roller did that. This whole house needs to be walked around with another set of hands and another set of eyes. And I'm short. Is that vertical? Another set of hands and another set of eyes. Somebody needs to spend a couple hours out here. Just redoing it. The instructions aren't difficult to find online. You just Google it. You do Drywall. There's other brands. They all have the same instructions. See that wood in there? Well, that's painted over. See that wood in there? That's not flashed. This is supposed to protect that. That's its job. I could quit right now. I'm gonna find the same thing on the other side. See this? There's that clue again called instructions. And the same thing goes for this. Same thing goes for this paper too. Look at that. That wasn't rolled on. I'm rolling it. It wasn't burnished. Look at, see that? You know I'm not gonna do it all. You might want to consult your patio grill manufacturer to see what their thoughts are about the grill of your choice being positioned underneath the canopy of the patio. If it were me, I'd do it anyway. But you're not me. How was that? Is that some good flashing there? How about this one? You think a roller did that? I feel like I apologize. I sound like I'm rubbing a dog's nose and is trying to housebreak a dog. I apologize. That's really not very professional of me. I recognize my faults. All this flashing here is all boogered up. I'm going to get a better look at the roof when it's time for the final inspection. It's wet. I can't even get up there without... But I will say this, one of the things I'm going to say about the roof. See the metal flashing between the shingles and the fascia board? There's some edge flashing right there. You see the way that's lapping? The manufacturer says it's supposed to lap 10 inches. I hardly ever see that. I'm not apologizing for it, but I rarely see it. You're probably never going to experience a performance issue with it. I wouldn't imagine, and I don't know, and I can't promise you that a claim would be denied because of that. But that isn't the manufacturer's specifications. If somebody wanted to use that to disqualify a claim, I'm not going to say that that won't happen either. Probably not. Probably not. I probably won't get the coronavirus either. But I try to be as safe as I can about it. This is one thing about using your own nails. You break the window flange, excuse me. Window flange right there. This is the master bedroom windows. We're on the south side of the house. Over halfway, trudging across the tundra, mile after mile, trudging across the muddy, vast wasteland. They picked a good day to roof. Torn here. You know what? Check the window manufacturer, because these nails, now that I think about it, I've been looking at them for a while. One, this is one of the bathroom windows. The instructions I read yesterday said the nails shouldn't be any farther apart than 12 inches, and this one definitely is. But another thing is I thought they were supposed to be 8D nails. See those nails right there? That's what I'm supposed to be looking at. These little finishing nails. And they're on the other side too. I'm not going back. They're on this video. But I believe those nails are undersized. Then you got a broken flange. Overdriven. The manufacturer will tell you to put a properly driven staple next to it. Cover it with this tape. It's probably going to roll on. You going to roll that on? Is that what happened? Shut up, guys. I'd love to hear the excuse of why this is acceptable. I'll say that. Got some underdriven up there. Look at this. That's your refrigerant line, and it's open. See that little opening in there? Okay, air has gotten in there, which will form acid. Those pipes were not properly crimped. You'd probably get away with that if you pulled a 24-hour vacuum. There's no just bolting this thing up and going. That's in an air conditioning world, that's messed up. I can't even get to the other one. I'm gonna have to go all the way back around. Am I? Come over and visit the neighbor. I am working in a soup. All right.